Hello guys. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. So today we'll be talking about the tweets that's been trending on Twitter over the weekend. I mean, there's got a lot of attraction, a lot of traffic on Twitter. So I will just read what this lady quoted on Twitter. She said, "I haven't cooked anything or gone to the market in almost 3 years, and I intend to keep it that way for years to come. I make this clear on my first dates. Even rice, I haven't boiled. I also do not sweep, mop, or do any chores. Everything is outsourced." So guys, what do you think about this? Do you think the lady is right? Do you think it's, as for a lady, do you think it's normal to not cook in your house, do chores, sweep, mop, as she quoted, in your matrimonial home? Do you think it's normal?
First of all, the lady did not say she was married. She's still single. That's one. Secondly, I feel like, if you have the money to do it and you don't like doing it, there's nothing wrong about it. As long as you have the money to outsource it. And besides, you're creating employment for the people you are outsourcing to. So, I think, what's there?
Yeah, I know she didn't.
Outsource away.
Okay, I know she didn't mention that she's married, but eventually she'll get married. And if she's doing this now, she would eventually take this into her matrimonial home.
That's why she says she brings it up on the first date.
Can I say something?
Yes.
She said she can't boil rice. Are you kidding me? She can't boil rice. So now she says that on first date. So what do you think about that? Which guy will ever want to settle down for a lady that cannot cook, that cannot do house chores? So what if the man doesn't want an house help? So how would she gonna?
She did not say she
cook?
She says she does not cook.
Guys,
Those are two different things.
you don't even know that cooking is stressful.
Okay.
These days, you cook, you mop, you sweep. Very stressful. Why are you expecting to be doing all these 3 jobs? 3: cooking, sweeping, and mopping. Guy, if there is money, I will look for someone that can help me to cook. Bring it for me at my house. I will dish it. The remaining one, I will take it to the fridge. I will keep it there. Anyone that can come to help me to clean. Oga, how much is the money? Do this for me. After 1 week, I will call you back. Do the same thing. Please, there is money. You guys do not stress anybody here.
Everybody has no what works for them. And I think I saw that tweet and I asked a girl, what do you think about it? And she said, for a girl to say that means she's not ready to settle down. Because not every responsible man will pay an house help to do practically everything in your house.
That's
like what makes you the mother of the house?
So
I didn't say do all the chores. I did not say do all the chores.
Okay.
She's saying she has not gone to market for 3 years. She has not cooked. She has not even bought. Like she literally doesn't do anything.
So what else will you be doing as
No,
well?
what will
Once
we be
you are
doing?
busy, okay, let's assume you're working in a bank. Oh, and you wake up every morning, 5 o'clock here. So you expect me to come back in the evening to come and cook for you?
What about weekends?
Even weekends, I will need to relax.
can you imagine? See,
Monday to Friday,
Lagos is stressful.
stressful on its own. You can't expect me to be
Yes.
when I have money.
That's why it's a choice. That's why it's a choice. If you know you cannot do that as a man.
Exactly.
You
Say
look
that she's going to
look
tell me on
elsewhere.
the first
So let
date.
me
My
make-
first date.
Let me mention, I think 8 out of 10 men would immediately see it as a red flag if you told me on my first date that you don't cook, you don't have to.
Why do you see that?
You can't just say.
Oh,
Why?
Okay, now you can't
That's
just say.
the
That means it sounds as if you're being pompous or being proud of something or have a kind of pride. You saying that you can't cook. You're saying that indirectly that even when you get married, you're not ready to cook.
She said I haven't cooked, not that she cannot cook.
That is what
she
she's
can.
passing.
But she
Passing.
can't not to cook because
Exactly.
She
she's
decides not to cook. It's simple as saying I cannot cook.
No.
No,
It's
those are
different.
different things. And well, I think she's ready not to cook
To
because
cook at
she
all.
brings it on the first day.
Exactly.
So I feel like if that's a deal breaker for you as a man, then you leave.
I think we should go back and look for that lady and ask her if she has finally found a man. Because I feel like you continue having this series of dates.
Is she looking for a man?
She mentioned it. She says this on her first day. That means she keeps on having dates. I don't think she will see any man that's going to
Maybe not
accept
in
that.
Nigeria.
Maybe not in
She can
exactly.
see outside the country.
wahala.
And see, I think that cooking, cleaning, and all those things are non-gender roles. Everybody should know that as a guy, as a lady, you should know how to cook. You should know how to clean. So it shouldn't be a turn off if you really like somebody and the person says, I'm not going to clean. The reason why it is a turn off for you, first of all, number one, is because you grew up in a typical African household where you have to do all those things. If you were the child, if you were the child of $100,
I have to say
see, you will not say, you won't think of all this. It's just poverty. I'm telling you the main truth.
Poverty.
It's poverty. Yeah. Because I have this friend who has at NYSC, the person has traveled to how many countries? NYSC, the person was coming with her own fan. You know those kind. I don't do this, and I don't do because she was brought up like that. Yeah. The reason why you are thinking about all these things is because
let me say something. Just because Otedola do it or every other very, very rich influencer person do it doesn't make it right.
It is not
Africa.
wrong.
Wait, I watched
it is not wrong. It is not wrong.
A movie where Ruth Kai
This is Africa. This is our culture.
Is that culture? What culture?
Knowing how to.
Oh, it's because you have not tried cooking. You know how cooking is very stressful.
Okay, let me.
You said it one day that you tried cooking yam and egg. Let's go back to that.
Funny
You
enough,
said you told
funny
me.
enough, there are men who can cook. Me, for example, I can cook.
I can cook.
If I marry a wife, I can. But one, let me tell you one thing that's not like what I feel like is wrong in this statement. If me as a man, I can cook. I can enter the kitchen and make a meal, and you come and eat. Why won't you do the same?
She's not saying that she's not going to do the same.
now.
Okay, there's
She's not saying that she's not going to do the same.
That's what they say.
I want to come in this. I want to come in now. This is about this cooking thing, not going to the market. Now, okay, let's say the fact that she's going to get married. What if she starts making babies? How will she be able to cope with it?
She will take care of the babies. People will be
Chill.
cooking now.
It's not everything. You can't trust people ask help for everything.
Okay.
Exactly.
You can't trust
employ
outside for
someone you
everything.
can't trust at first. Why will you employ someone you can't trust?
Will you employ
Will you know?
No. For you to employ someone, you have to maybe get contact from someone that this person is trustworthy.
Okay. Should I? There was this. I saw this post on, I think, Instagram 2 nights ago. This lady runs a daycare foundation, like a daycare service for, I think Chicago or something. So she talked to her husband she and her husband. They always talk about child molestation and how wrong it is. This lady, they always talking about it, and the other one is totally against it. The other one is an FBI agent, or I think a police officer. So they are both against it, basically. The woman doesn't like it, the man doesn't like it. But over time, I think with time, the lady now discovered that some parents no longer bring their children to that daycare, stop bringing their children. And when she asked some of the children why their parents doesn't bring them anymore, like when she ran into them at public place or something. So one of the children now disclosed to her that her husband used to molest her.
Wow.
So you cannot trust anybody, even your own closest person. You can't. There's no 100% trust for like. You can't give your 100% trust.
But
You can't say, I am telling
employ,
you.
and you vouch,
Yes.
you can vouch for them that no, this
Yes.
husband
What
is
of
very
those?
good.
What of those you cannot vouch for?
See, let us just first of all remove this typical mentality that says that a lady is supposed to do this.
It's not.
No, we are not saying a lady
There's
is supposed
nothing
to
like
do
that.
this. We are not saying this.
Nobody
See,
saying
this is marriage. You understand? You can say you might take this and take this. There might be some
If
part
you are living in a
you might need to do
apartment,
it.
3-bedroom flat. Let's say 3-bedroom flat.
Chill.
Oh wait.
Okay, it's not about. See, let me tell you, it's not about the house chores.
every day.
I'm not talking about house chores. For me, I don't know how rich I'm going to be my wife should do the cooking for me.
And then you go after a lady who is ready to do that.
Definitely.
You shouldn't be angry.
I would not even look at you 2 times.
You go and
Because of cooking, there are some
Yes,
qualities she has apart from
See,
cooking.
this lady is taking care of herself
I feel
right
like-
now. She's paying those people who are doing it for her.
And she's not
She has
complaining.
built her career up to the point where she can afford all those things.
No matter
So
what.
you saying that, what's that?
Okay, let me say something.
Don't you just want to come back from the office and just relax?
Relax.
Yeah, I know, but
mean,
this is, please allow me, let me say something. This is Africa, it's our culture. And I feel like just because one person do it, we now think that thing is right because you want to come back to your house and just relax. We are destroying our culture because by the time we grow up, we get married. Okay, your wife doesn't cook and you see it as no big deal. She doesn't clean the house. You have children. These children grow up. These children now take the same habit from you. That okay, since my mom doesn't cook, my mom doesn't clean the house. They now believe it's a normal thing. They grow up too and they don't do the same thing.
They will
We
not
are
do it.
destroying our culture.
No, see, listen,
Before you know it, now in 2 generations,
You know-
in 2 generations,
you know these things-
nobody will be cleaning house. And
Can you understand where this tweet is coming from?
Okay.
The lady did not say she cannot do it. In fact, she said 3 years. She said for 3 years now.
And she
That means
it.
she had done it up to
And
that
she take it
time
for that.
where she got the money to do it. Now, as there is no parent that will not teach their child basic things. It is left for the child to decide, do I want to do it or not?
Why is my mom
not all
is teaching me
parents
to do
do.
No, my mom is
Stop
teaching me to
parents
do.
do.
Let me correct that. Sorry, my mom is teaching me to do ABC, and she's doing DEF. I would definitely leave that ABC and do DEF.
She's
You can't
teaching you
teach me
for
to cook and
yourself.
you can't.
Oh my God. See, my children cannot look at me and say, okay, I'm not saying that I'm going to live that life, but my children cannot look at me and say, because I'm not cooking and cleaning. Because my mother is not cooking, I'm not going to do it. I'm teaching you for yourself. I have passed that stage where you are, and I have the money
I
now.
don't think your children will want to listen to something you don't do.
So because I should not.
Because they will throw it in your face, but mommy, you're teaching me to cook, but you don't cook for daddy.
And so,
How do you expect?
but
how do
I am
you-
teaching you to cook.
Why would I want to?
That means I know how to do it.
See,
For me to be able to teach you, that means I know it.
I feel like over the years, you would eventually forget how to cook. I mean, if you don't cook,
It's a lie.
it's a lie, that's impossible.
It's a lie.
No,
They don't
it's
forget
not.
things like that.
You see,
Let me say something.
That's what
The
it was.
fact that she hasn't gone to market for 3 years now, it's gonna be hard for her to go to market again.
I don't
See,
go to
you
market.
know what? Going to the market is very, very stressful.
I
I
don't
understand.
go to
I
the
know.
market, please.
I've
There are
seen-
so many people that don't like it. Forget about riches and
I
everything.
don't go.
So forget
My
that
mom
market.
goes.
Okay, for a
You
guy now.
You see, there are different strokes for different folks.
Yes,
According to what
exactly.
they say. I know a very rich woman, very, very rich, very, very rich. Eh? Even with all the money she has, she still goes to the market. So
there are people that respect.
so it's meant for you. It's
You
not
know,
left
not even
You're
comfort.
stressing
It
yourself.
depends on-
It is not left for you. It is not left for you to decide what you want. If as a woman you feel you cannot cook for your husband or you cannot cook for your house or you cannot run your home because you feel you can afford it, fine.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, because everything has consequences. So.
Exactly.
Everything has consequences. There's nothing you do in this life that no. At the end of the day, you will notice that this man will also start resenting you. Some men might act fine. Okay, I'm okay with it. Just to make you feel like okay, they're accepting whatever you are,
Bring it.
whatever you want to do. But over time, they eventually get tired of it, and they'll start resenting you, and that will lead to divorce.
So Joshua, are you saying that it is the cooking and the cleaning that makes the man to like a woman?
Fine enough. It's not like it's the cooking or the cleaning. No. It's just you as a woman running your home, seeing to the day-to-day activities, not having somebody do it for you while you are relaxing.
See, you people do not even, maybe because you are not women, so you don't know what it means to actually run your
No,
home.
you can't say
Running a home, it has actually nothing to do with cooking and cleaning. You're taking care of your husband emotionally, physically, and all that. You're taking care of yourself as well. And you are seeing that everybody in that home is actually emotionally intact. That is a whole different ball game entirely. Being there for your children, you're doing your career. You're also having to be represented there in your children's school for school events. you have to be close to your children, spending time with them, bonding time, getting to know what's happening. Has nothing to actually running your home has nothing.
Sorry.
Absolutely nothing to do
You're
with
making
cooking
it
and
look
cleaning.
as if you are the only one in the marriage. What is the guy there for?
Oh.
You are not the only one doing it now.
But both of you are together. That's you
Chill.
people are doing
It's
it
marriage
together.
now. We are supposed to be.
Okay, so you now, because you are the woman, you are supposed to be doing cooking and cleaning. Then the
No,
man will not be doing
I didn't
the
say
other
that. Me now, as I have like this, I can cook, I can clean. So there's nothing I can do. Okay, my wife is tired. What would not take me to just do some house chores?
Yes.
Exactly.
What if you are tired?
Let me add.
What if you are tired when
We
your
cannot be
wife is
tired at
tired?
the same time.
Who told you?
Let me add.
Who told you? Haven't you been to a household where everybody's tired at the same time?
I'm not sure, but let me add to what
Like say we are not grown up for fun.
what he said. The primary duty of a man is to provide
That's
and
good,
protect you and to protect the family.
Provide house help for me.
Then
That's
the
what
primary duty of the woman is to convert whatever the man is bringing into, like for example, food stuff, prepare it and bring it up for the family. To eat. You understand? No.
ladies out there, don't mind this guy. He suffer.
I'm trying to prove a point. I'm not trying to make a point. Everybody, you cannot abandon your primary duty because you feel you are
Who
tired.
made it a primary duty? You
want
want
to
to kill
be
me?
cooking.
Okay, let me.
It's not whether this is Africa or not. All over the world, all over the world. I'm not saying it's a must, or I'm not saying men cannot do it, but that is what women are really, really known for. Running, taking care of the house, making sure things are in order, like cooking, for example.
See, so I'm confused. Taking care of the house has so much
I
more
have
to
a brother
do.
in
What is
West-
cooking? Which
The
cooking?
last time we talked, I saw him cooking himself. When he was in Nigeria, he cannot. He has never done that. So I was surprised. I was asking him, bro, you are cooking. He said, why would I cook? This is overseas now. Okay, tell me, when he's hungry, you should not go and cook. You should not wait. Okay, my wife is coming by 7 o'clock. I'll wait for her to come back before I eat or eat anything.
I did
You
not say
starve.
I did not
See,
say that.
if you can afford it,
Just go there.
if you can
Eat
afford
yourself,
it
just sit
to
down.
be
Who's there?
happy, to have a happy home as a man, let me advise you now. If you can afford it, do it. Let me just tell you.
It's not bad. It's not a matter of affording
Let me say
this
something.
thing.
If you want to insist on outsourcing for all of these things, you do it with your own money. Because I want you to be cooking for me, but if you say you want to outsource, you're going to pay the maid.
Don't worry, I'll pay
her
that. I'll
yourself.
pay it with my
So
money.
my
Let
friend for 3 years.
me come in
Someone
that
has been
way.
paying for 3
See.
years, 3 good years.
Exactly.
Ah,
So
she's not
why do you
paying
have
now.
a problem?
Because women will still one day come and tell you, honey, we have not paid the housemaid for this month.
See,
Women will do it.
So
They will
what
come and-
if she can do it? If she can comfortably run the house with her own money.
I will still come back and still decide. But no, if you can afford it, no wahala.
All right.
Later, come back and look for another
Okay,
reason why
let-
you shouldn't do it.
okay, let
If you can afford
me.
no wahala.
What other
I don't
reason?
understand you.
I-
Because
I-
the same house she's cleaning is the same house
You
you're
are
staying
like
in.
exactly.
Are you living in another place?
Okay, let me
Except you have your own room. Yes, now you have your own room.
I
You are
want your
married,
room.
but you have your own room. Nobody cleans your room.
Clean your room by myself.
Yes.
Clean my room by myself.
Since you are thinking that it's unheard of.
You get
I'm
your.
going
You
to
are
pay
starting
for
to
the
see.
cleaning. I'm going to pay for the cleaning.
what makes a house a home?
It is the people. It is not.
Yes.
It is not the
Yes.
chores.
Wait, I'm not saying it's the chores, it's the people, it's the feeling. Why do you always run back to whenever you have a chance to travel back home? Why do you travel back home
To see my mom and my dad.
It's not
Do you know when I want to run and leave the house? Like I said, I'm the only female child. Do you know when I want to run and leave? When they start asking me to cook and
Okay, that's just
it.
That is just it.
But when I
Most
get
of
there,
that-
I am happy to see everybody
But most of that
and all
people-
that.
yes.
See, it is if you can afford it, do it. If you really want to have a happy home, do you know the stress women go through to cook? Not just to
Do you know the
cook,
stress you go to bring
every
money?
other.
We're also passing through stress.
I don't have to.
Why will you tell me I must cook for you 3 times a day? For
And
what?
see, you're saying
You don't have to cook
the
that.
primary.
Okay. Can I say something now? Okay.
Yes, say something.
Okay, I will say this, and it's gonna be general. We understand what we do. We understand what we go through as a man to provide, and we really appreciate what you women do to the house and make sure the house is fine. But this thing is vice versa. You get, we have different people. So what she said to this conversation now, it's going to affect. It's different. It depends on the partner you are. It matters on the understanding. if you guys could understand each other. And in Nigeria now, nobody wants no Nigerian guy would never want.
Speak for yourself.
Maybe you should go out and marry white men. Marry other people from that culture.
I prefer that I marry you guys like Nigeria. I
We
prefer
look for
that.
the ones that are going to abide by the culture
One
and then
day.
marry.
Which nonsense?
Go to the
Outside.
village now. Go to the village.
I was gonna marry the one from the
One-
village.
Exactly. Go there.
One bitter truth is most men, they agree to some certain rules or how will I say it? They agree to some certain things just because they want to make this lady happy. But over time, they realize that they are not happy.
It's important.
There's this guy I know, a cousin to my friend. This lady, when growing up, she doesn't cook. She doesn't do anything because she feels like it's my mom's house. I can do anything I want. And the mom will also support her like, my children cannot be suffering in my own house, you understand? So she does everything. This girl got married 2 years ago. That was 2021, yes. She got married 2 years ago. Now she's out of her house because she cannot cook. She cannot do anything else.
First of
You
all,
have seen it.
she married somebody
You have seen the
who
effects.
doesn't have sex.
No, my point is
If you really dig deep into the matter, you will find out that that's not the reason why she's not.
Let me finish, please.
That's not the reason.